Hey, hey, welcome to day 3. No, we're on day 4. This is day 4. Day 4. 2 more days. Okay, today we're talking about post-traumatic love decisions. So PTLD2 to the square. Yesterday we went a little long. Today we're going to go a little shorter. There's less that goes into the decision part. Because the disorder part, yesterday's lesson, the disorder part is about, things that really you came to this lifetime with. So the baggage of your ancestors that you have accidentally carried with you and decided that you're going to carry out just because you're part of their tribe, you're part of their family. And what we're talking about today are the decisions that you've made in this very lifetime. Okay, they're your decisions. It's on you. So personal responsibility, first of all, is anytime you become aware that what you're getting is not actually what you desire to get, it's not your core desire, then you have to look at your PTLD, the disorder, your epigenetics, the history that you've been brought into, or you have to look at the decisions that you've made. One of the two. Both of them you have to take personal responsibility for. So even though you did not create the disorder within your system, within your psyche, it is your responsibility to make a change and to do something different if you want something different, okay? So what we're going to look at today are the decisions that you've made. So if we just look at love, so the blueprint that you started to create yesterday, you were going to continue that blueprint. And now we're going to focus on the decisions that you've made in this lifetime. So if we only talk about love and relationship, okay, you're going to continue now to the decisions that you have actually made. So I want you to go all the way back to the first time that you had an experience of a love experience, or when you had a crush on someone, or when you when you liked someone. So even if it goes all the way back to like kindergarten and you can remember having a crush on this guy and he showed you no interest, okay, that's very important, because if he showed you no interest and you're still having trouble attracting a man that you desire, a capital M, a capital A, a capital N, a man, it could go all the way back to that first memory that you have of an experience where you were making these beliefs around love and relationships. And so if you were not paid attention to, or if you were not shown that he liked you or whatever, then you could have committed basically to this belief system that says I'm not enough, or I'm unworthy of love. Like I said, those imprints they go back epigenetically. But you can start to see from your memories where you have been committing to what your ancestors committed to. And you can start to see, so if you can go back to your earliest memories, like let's say you can't even dig into the history of your parents and grandparents so much. Or let's say you can do your parents, but you can't get into your grandparents, like you have no recollection or memory of those, and you haven't had a conversation with your parents to find out more. Let's just say that. You don't have to. If you look at your patterns, if you look at what decisions you have made, you'll know what your epigenetic system has brought with you, because you're still making the same damn decisions. It might look a little different, but it's still like the same stuff. So go back to your first memory. I then want you to go all the way up to present date, and one second, something just popped up that I need to click off of. Go all the way back to present date and write down every relationship that you had, every dude or every girl that you can remember that you crushed on, that you had a one-off with, that you had a one-night stand with. Like, write it all down, okay? And then I want you to say what positive aspects of that experience gave you, okay? What you want to take from that particular experience. And then I also want you to write what negative aspects that you have been committing to that have caused you to get the results that you're getting today. Okay? Because you're either in a situation, no matter if you're married or not, okay? You're either in a situation where you are with a wound mate or with a love mate. You can't have both. It's these people that say, well, we're doing good right now. No, good right now. It's either good or it's not. like it's not good sometimes and shitty other times. It's either shitty or it's good. And if you have some shitty, it's shitty. Okay? Like, there's no other way to say it. It's shitty. All right? You're either with a wound mate or you're with a love mate. And if you're with a wound mate, it's on you. It's on you because you have committed to being a wound mate yourself. If you want to be a love mate, you have to first learn how to be a love mate in order to attract a love mate. Now, there are possibilities. I've created it so many times. I have people that I'm coaching currently who literally right before we were coaching, we're on the brink of divorce. Not sleeping in the same beds, not wearing wedding rings, having affairs, the whole bit. And now they're having the most amazing experiences. I'm getting emotional because it's a miracle. It really is a miracle. And I feel so blessed to be able to create miracles every day for people. So, I'm working with people currently who are now in a love mate situation. They created it. And it was just it takes one of that couple to start doing the work. But it has to be in agreement with both of you in order to be either love mates or wound mates. If one of you wants to continue being a wound mate, that's on them. But if you continue to stay with them, you're committing to be a wound mate as well. You can't say, well, he's bad and wrong. He's a jackass or whatever you're saying. And not understand that you're a jackass too. Right? Like, if you're committing to that, you're a jackass too. So you either want to be a jackass and stay with a jackass, or you want something different. You want a love mate. You want a profound, inspiring experience that you've never experienced before. Okay? So you have to both be in agreement of that. So, I work with people all the time. So if we talk about some of these couples that I'm working with, where I was only working with one of the couple, and then the other partner was like, yes, this is what I've needed. She is the leader of the family. Okay? See, when women rise up, men rise up too. And when I say men, I'm saying a capital M, capital E, capital N. Not a wound mate. Okay? When women rise up, when you rise up, they'll rise up with you. A lot of women don't want to go through the experience that I take them through because they're afraid that they're going to leave their husband behind, that they're going to leave their partner behind. But I will tell you 99.99% of the time, he rises up too. He rises up too. And when he doesn't, it's time to make another decision. You made a decision to commit. You're probably what I call a generator, meaning that you can outlast. You think you can outlast the behavior, and you can't, okay? So you continue with the relationship over and over again, expecting something different, and you're never going to get something different, okay, until you actually start making some different decisions. But also, I'm working with couples who are in commitment of moving together in their love mate experience. Okay, they're powerful. I call it empowering partnership. Okay. Now, I told you the other day that there are two kinds of transformation. There's transformation that occurs with a sudden emotional impact. And most of the time, if you wait around for that in your life, you're going to get a negative experience. If you wait around, you're going to get a negative experience. When you make a decision to something that you're being called into, you're going to get a positive emotional impact. Okay? When people coach with me over a period of time, I'm providing them this experience over a period of time, repetition over time, so that we can change the brain pattern, so that we can change that structure, that DNA, and actually land in a different experience. So at the retreat experience that Matt and I are doing, Love, Genius, and Grow Rich, what we are going to provide at that retreat is a sudden emotional impact. I'm going to show you what it looks like, feels like, smells like, tastes like to have a life-changing experience in a positive direction by looking backwards at some of these things that you've seen with eyes out of a pain brain, with eyes of a wound mate, as opposed to eyes of a love mate. All right. And who we want to see at this retreat are singles and couples who, maybe you're not ready, singles, maybe you're not fully ready, but you're working toward having an empowering partnership, because it all starts here, people. Whether you're in a relationship or not, it all starts here. You cannot contribute. Some people have tried to go backwards. They tried to build the pyramid backwards. They tried to go out there and do their good work out into the world, making their contribution, their service, without doing the work within. It's not going to work. You're going to get to a certain point, and you're going to be tapped out. It doesn't work that way. We have to start here and work our way out. So here to partnership with our children, to then partnership with the good work and our contribution out into the world. So again, your assignment today is to continue the blueprint, only this time focusing on yourself and the decisions that you've made. If you're focusing around money or health, then you would simply focus around the shitty decisions. Well, let's just say any decisions that you can think of, any first memories that you have of anything around your health, or any first memories that you have, anything around money, and then on out up until this present experience. And then you got to be a detective of your own life. Okay. Cause I'm not coming with you every second. Like, that's what I teach people. I teach people not to stay with me for a lifetime, but to take my awareness, my perspective with them over a lifetime, so that any situation they get in, they can use the same skills and tools, which are life skills and tools. It is the law of life. All right. It's automatic. So that's all I have for you today. Much love to you. I will see you on day 5. Bye-bye.